Good morning, welcome to my kitchen. This is my first YouTube video cooking, and I love to cook. I enjoy cooking. I cook for my church all the while, and this is the name of our ministry, RAC Ministry, in Edmonton, Alberta, and also in the Turks and Caicos. So you're welcome to visit. If you want the address, let me know. Today I'm doing cornmeal porridge with coconut milk, Jamaican style, okay? I have on here my cornmeal, my nutmeg with cinnamon, my pink salt, my brown sugar, again the cornmeal, the water. I have milk. I will put the recipe in the inbox in the bottom there. So, and then of course a pot of water, and in this pot it's about 2 cups of water. It's a small cornmeal porridge for your family. It's a quick morning breakfast to go, okay? Okay, good morning again. I decided to turn this angle, which is very safe. Turn the angle of any pot that you're using in the direction of the wall. You don't want to carry it around you because you can bounce on it and cause accident. We're bringing the water to boil. We have our pot cover right here. While that is boiling, we're going to prepare the cornmeal. We have cold water, a cup of cold water, and we also have a cup of cornmeal, okay? The ingredients and recipe will be in the message area. We're pouring it into the cornmeal, and we're going to mix it. We're going to give it a mix. Once we mix it together, we'll add it to the boiling water. So this is how it looks when it mixed together, okay? Okay, the water is now to a boil. It's been settling a little bit, so we're gonna stir it again so it will be loose to apply into the boiling water. So this is cold water with cornmeal, and then we're gonna add it to our boiling water. All right. Gonna stir immediately. Keep stirring until you start to see the cornmeal cooked with the start cooking. That means it start to come together and start to get thick, okay? So we're going to continue mixing it. See, this is the thickness you're supposed to be getting. However, at this point, what I do, I turn the flame down to medium, and then after it stirs, looking like this, I cover it because it's going to start popping. And you don't want it to pop on you because you burn. And when that burn, cornmeal porridge burning is very painful. So we're going to cover it and let it simmer down for a bit, as in cooking. So we'll leave it to cook about maybe 2-3 minutes before we start adding some other stuff. Okay, let us check on our cornmeal. It is bubbling up. To be careful as you open it. This is our coconut milk. This is 1 tin of coconut milk. This is a small porridge, so you don't really need a tin. So we're going to throw half of the tin, okay? See, about half, and then we're going to stir. At this time, the porridge is going to calm down a bit. It's not going to be bubbling up anymore. You could add your spice, nutmeg and cinnamon. Just add those little spices in there, and your salt. Okay, and then you just give it a stir. Keep stirring, because sometimes the nutmeg, needs to break up in it. Just keep a stir.
This is a reminder.
You can hold the pot so you have control of the pot. Okay, so just kind of stir it. See the texture of the cornmeal, there's no lumps. When you use that technique, you don't have any lumps, and this is Jamaican way. Most people like using condensed milk. I use box milk. Let me show you a picture. You can either use both way, condensed or box milk. I use box milk because I can control the amount of sugar that goes in. And this is my box milk right here that I use. It's lactose free, tastes wonderful. Okay, at this point we're gonna let the coconut milk cook for maybe 2 minutes or so, and while the cornmeal is cooking. Okay, texture is wonderful, and I'm gonna add the milk. While I'm stirring the milk. Gonna cover it. I'm gonna turn the flames up a bit more. Put away the coconut milk. Okay, we're gonna continue. Just give the pot, as you open the pot, you just give it a stir. A stir. This is the texture. I'm gonna put a half teaspoon of vanilla. Be careful, it is bubbling. Half teaspoon vanilla. We're gonna add the sugar, and gonna turn down our flame as we make it simmer in. Stir out the sugar, everything, and we're almost done. We're just gonna make it simmer down, and our cornmeal porridge is ready. This can be served with biscuit, bread. Today we're gonna serve it a cup of cornmeal porridge with whole wheat bread. Okay, everybody? And this is just how it's done for your family. This is what it's looking like. I'm gonna cover it, let it simmer down for 5 more minutes, and we should be finished. We clean up our area around us. Make sure our hair is clean and nice. While the pot simmer, just give it 5 more minutes to simmer. Okay, now that the cornmeal is cooked, we just give it a stir. Hold on to the angle. We give it a proper stir around the corners and the middle. See the texture? Wonderful, beautiful texture for porridge. I'm gonna serve this, a cup of porridge with some bread. Turn off the stove, and presentation is very important, guys, to make sure you present it properly. So wipe off any edges. and cover back the stove. And this is our presentation. Some whole wheat bread. Let me take the camera closer. Bread with some cornmeal porridge. And this is a wonderful breakfast for any family. 10 minutes cooking. Awesome. Thank you for watching my video. If you see a recipe that you're interested in cooking and you would like me to do it, or just something that you have always eaten from your younger, let me know. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.